Hello my lovely kids, this is your mentor Neetu. We are doing Olympiad Maths class 7 by Galaxy Publication. Now we are starting chapter 9, lines and angle. Let us revise what we have studied earlier. Point: the dot made on a paper by a sharp pointed pencil or a pen is called a point. Okay, now the next is line segment. Take a piece of paper and fold it. Press the two parts together. The crease formed on the paper is an example of the line segment. If we fold a string tightly between the two hands, it will form an example of a line segment with endpoints A and B. You can see, okay, this is the line segment. The edge of the ruler, the meeting place of two adjacent walls of a room, etc. are some more examples of line segments. Symbolically, we represent a line segment joining 2 points A and B as AB or AB like this. So, a line segment has a definite length that can be measured. Line: if a line segment is extended endlessly in both the directions, we get a line. A line passing through 2 points A and B is represented by AB. We can show by arrow like this. This is the line. Okay, now ray. A ray is a line segment extended endlessly in one direction. Consider a line AB with the point C lying between A and B. So here CA or CB, these are the two rays. Okay, ray has one end point, means initial point, and it can be extended in one direction. So now here types of lines. There are various types of lines. The first one, intersecting lines. If any two lines pass through a common point, then these lines are called intersecting lines like these. These are passing through each other. Okay, they are cutting each other at a point. These are the intersecting lines. The next is parallel lines. If any two lines never intersect each other and remain at constant distance apart, then these lines are called parallel lines like these. Okay, their distance remains same. Now the next is angle. Two rays with a common initial point form an angle. Here rays AB and AC have the common initial point A. So this angle is denoted as angle A or angle BAC. AB and AC are called the arms of an angle. You can see this angle at point A. So how we can name it? Angle A or angle BAC or CAB, and AB and AC are the arms, right? Now the next is types of angles. So here angles, here definition, and here figure. The first one is acute angle, means the angle which is more than 0 degree and less than 90 degree. So how we can represent it? Like this. So here angle PQR is an acute angle. The next is obtuse angle, which is more than 90 degree but less than 180 degree like this. So this is an obtuse angle PQR, right? The next is right angle. It is an angle equal to 90 degree. This is right angle. So angle PQR is a right angle. The next is straight angle. It is an angle equal to 180 degree like a line. Okay, this one is a straight angle. Angle PQR is a straight angle. The next is reflex angle. It is an angle more than 180 degree but less than 360 degree like this. This is a reflex angle PQR. Now complete angle, it is an angle equal to 360 degree like this, circle. Okay, angle PQR is a complete angle. The next is zero angle. Zero angle is an angle equal to 0 degree. So this is 0 degree, right? Now example 1, match the following. Like A part, if angle PQR is 90 degree, then angle PQR is what? That is a right angle. So match it with third one. Now B part, if angle XYZ is 201 degree, then XYZ is what? It is more than 180 degree but less than 360 degree. So this is a reflex angle. So this is with fifth one. Okay. Now C part, here this angle MNO 35 degree, this is an acute angle, so match the C part with the first one. Okay, now D part, here this one is which angle? This is a 0 angle, so match with the second one. Now E part, here this angle, this is the complete angle. So with this, I hope these are clear to you, very easy. Now we are talking about relationship between angles, like here types and here definition and here figure, like vertically opposite angles. When two lines intersect, the angles formed opposite to each other are called vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles are always equal to each other when two lines intersect like this. So we get 4 angles. और जो आमने सामने होते हैं, these are the vertically opposite angles. Here we are having AC and BD are intersecting at point O. So angle AOB and angle DOC, one pair, and angle AOD and angle BOC, the other pair, 2 pairs. Okay, the next is adjacent angles. 2 angles are called adjacent to each other when, first point, they have a common vertex. The second one, they have a common arm, and the third one, the non-common arms are on the either sides of the common arm. So here, so 2 angles are adjacent when they have a common vertex, one common arm, और जो other non-common arms हैं वो क्या होंगी, opposite side में common arm के, right? So here angle AOB and angle BOC, these are the adjacent angles with a common vertex O and common arm OB, right? Now the next is linear pair. 2 adjacent angles form a linear pair if the sum of those angles is 180 degree. Like here you can see 120 degree and 60 degree. Their sum is 180 degree. Like angle AOB and angle BOC, they form a linear pair. The next is complementary angles. 2 angles are said to be complementary if the sum of their measure is 90 degree. अगर आप 2 angles का sum करेंगे और वो 90 degree है, means these are complementary angles. You can see angle 35 degree and angle 55 degree. ABC and DEF, these are complementary. Next is supplementary or allied angles. 2 angles are said to be supplementary if their sum is 180 degree, like 105 degree angle AOB and CQD, that is 75 degree. इन दोनों का sum क्या है, 180 degree. So these are supplementary angles. Now complement and supplement of an angle. To find the complement of a given angle, we subtract the given angle from 90. See, angle plus complement of the angle, that is equal to 90 degrees. See example 2. Find the complement of these angles. A part 57 degree. So 90 minus 57, that is 33 degree. B part 0 degree. 90 minus 0 degree, that is 90 degree. C part 80 degree. Its complement is 90 minus 80, 10 degree. D part 40 degree. Its complement is 90 minus 40, that is 50 degree. So to find the supplement of a given angle, we subtract the angle from 180 degree, because given angle plus supplement of the angle, their sum is 180 degree. So supplement of angle is 180 minus given angle. Example 3, find the supplement of the following angles. A part 0 degree, its supplement 180 minus 0, that is 180 degree. B part 100 degree, its supplement 180 minus 100, that is 80 degree. C part 143 degree, its supplement is 180 minus 143, that is 37 degree. And D part 180 degree, its supplement is 180 minus 180, that is 0 degree. Now see example 4. An angle is 26 degree less than its supplement. Find the measure of the angle. So let the angle is x, supplement is 180 minus x, and it is, x is 26 degree less than its supplement. So 180 minus x minus 26, that is 154 minus x. Now x को हम एक साइड शिफ्ट कर देंगे, so 2x equals to 154, so x equals to 77 degree. Now the next example 5, look at the following figure and answer these questions. Here you can see one figure, some angles M, N, N, M. Okay. Now A part, form an equation involving M and N. You can see these all angles are forming linear pair, means their sum is 180 degree. So M plus N plus M plus N equals to 180 degree. Now 2M plus 2N equals to 180 degree. 2 हम common ले लेंगे, M plus N equals to 180 degree. So M plus N equals to 90 degree. So this is the equation. Now B part, if N equals to 30 degree, find M. We know M plus N equal to 90 degree, तो N को हम 30 degree put कर देंगे, so M is 90 minus 30, that is 60 degree. Now C part, find angle AOC, angle BOD and angle COE. So now angle AOC is M plus N, so M plus N is 90 degree. Now find angle BOD. What is BOD? BOD is N plus M, that is 90 degree again. Okay. Then angle COE, M plus N, that is also 90 degree. Means all these angles are equal to 90 degree. Now example 6, in this figure write the pairs of the following, like A part, vertically opposite angles. See here, you can see two parallel lines intersected by a transversal. So first write all the pairs of vertically opposite angles. So here we have two pairs, here we have two pairs, means total 4 pairs. So A and C, B and D, right? And F and H, E and G. Okay. Now the next B part, adjacent angles. Adjacent angles, one pair A and B, B and C, C and D, A and T. Okay, 4 pairs at one point and 4 pairs at this point. FG, GH, HE, EF, right? Now C part, angles forming a linear pair, means angles which are on a straight line. So A and B, B and C, C and G, D and A. 4 pairs. Similarly E and F, F and G, G and H, H and E, right? So here we have 8 pairs of linear pair angles. Now the next D part, complementary angles. Complementary angles means their sum is 90 degrees. So we cannot find any pair of angles with sum 90 degree. Therefore there are no complementary angles in this figure. Okay. Now there is one point. Angles may be given as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 instead of alphabets. हम यहाँ पर 1, 2, 3, 4 भी मार्क कर सकते हैं और alphabets भी, right? Now example 7, identify the figures representing two adjacent angles. अब हमें वो figures आइडेंटिफाई करनी है जो क्या कर रहे हैं, adjacent angles को represent कर रहे हैं. See now A part. So just check whether they are representing adjacent angles or not. No. In this figure angles A and B do not have a common arm. So this figure does not represent adjacent angles. Now B here A and B, they don't have a common vertex. So these are not adjacent. Now C, look at C here. The given figure represent adjacent angles because angles A and B have a common arm, a common vertex, and the non-common arms lie on either side of the common arm. So C represents adjacent angles. Now see D1 here, these two angles, they have a common vertex, they have a common arm, but the non-common arms are not on the either side of the common arm. So these are not adjacent. Only this figure represents adjacent angles, right? Now exercise 1, based on such type of example, see question number 1. In this figure L and M are two lines which intersect at a point O. forming 4 angles ABCD. A part, name 2 pairs of equal angles. So, you know vertically opposite angles are always equal. So, here A and C and B and D. Right? Now, B part, name 4 pairs of adjacent angles. So, you can write AB जो साथ साथ है, common vertex, common arm. So A and B, B and C, C and D, and D and A. Okay, 4 pairs. So similarly, you can try remaining parts. Now question number 2, classify the following angles as 0, acute, right, obtuse, straight, reflex and complete angle. Like G part 90 degree, this is the right angle. K 101 degree, this is obtuse angle. This one 209 degree, this is reflex angle. Okay, similarly you can try remaining parts. Like the 5th question, find the supplement of like A part 95 degree. तो supplement हम कैसे find करेंगे? 180 में से 95 को minus कर देंगे. Okay, that is the answer. Similarly you can try remaining parts. Now here 7th question, 2 supplementary angles are such that one is 2/3 of the other. Find them. And the other is 2/3 of x and their sum is 180. Now 3 LCM. So 3x plus 2x equals to 180. So 5x upon 3 equals to 180. So similarly now you can try for x, you can find x. Okay. Now here next like 10th question, find the value of x in each of the following. Like here this B part. These two angles are which type? These are vertically opposite angle. तो आप क्या करेंगे? You know vertically opposite angles are equal. So 4x plus 20 equals to 7x plus 5. So now 7x minus 4x. Here 20 minus 5. So 15 equal to 3x. So x equals to 5. Okay. Similarly, you can try remaining parts. Right? Now 11th and 12th you can try on your own. Now we are talking about transversal. A transversal is a line that cuts 2 or more lines at different points. For example, see this first one here, line L and M are intersected by N. So N is a transversal. In second figure, L, M, P, Q, 4 lines are intersected by N transversal. Now see third one. So we will check whether any line is transversal or not. So here in first one, the line N is transversal to L and M, as I told you, because N intersect L and M at different points. Now in the second one also, N is a transversal to line L, M, P and Q because it intersects them at A, B, C and D respectively. Now in figure 3, here the line L is not a transversal to lines L and M because N intersects L and M at the same point, that is A, right? So now the next transversal of parallel lines. Transversal of parallel lines is a line intersecting 2 or more parallel lines at distinct points. In real life, we come across many examples of transversal of parallel lines. For example, A part, a flyover made over railway tracks is a transversal to the parallel railway tracks. And the second one, the vertical rods in a stair are the transversal to the parallel horizontal bars. Now angles formed by a transversal. So consider a transversal N intersecting 2 lines L and M forming 8 angles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now here different angles we are getting. A part, interior angles. The angles enclosed in the interior of the 2 lines on the same side of the transversal are the interior angles. In the given figure, the interior angles are 3 and 6, 4 and 5. Now B part, corresponding angles. In this figure, the angles on the same side of the lines M and L and also on the same side of the transversal N are corresponding angles. See here, angle 1 and 5, angle 2 and 6, angle 4 and 8, angle 3 and 7. So here we have 4 pairs of corresponding angles. Next is alternate angles or alternate interior angles. In this figure, the angles in the interior and on the opposite side of the transversal N are the alternate angles. For example, 4 and 6, 3 and 5. These are alternate interior angles. Now the next is alternate exterior angles. In this figure, the angles in the exterior and the opposite side of the transversal are the alternate exterior angles. See here, 1 and 7, 2 and 8, 2 pairs of alternate exterior. The next is exterior angles. See here, in the given figure, the angles in the exterior and on the same side of the transversal are called exterior angle. For example, 1 and 8, 2 and 7. Now the next we are talking about properties of parallel lines. Very interesting. If N is a transversal intersecting two parallel lines L and M, then the following properties are satisfied. The first one, corresponding angles are equal. See here, corresponding angles 1 and 5. So 1 equal to 5, 2 equal to 6, 4 equal to 8, 3 equal to 7, right? The second one, alternate or alternate interior angles are equal, means 4 equal to 6 and 3 equal to 5. The next, alternate exterior angles are also equal, 1 equals to 7, 2 equals to 8. Now next, interior angles on the same side of transversal are supplementary, means 3 plus 6 equals to 180, 4 plus 5 equals to 180 degree. Now exterior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary, 1 plus 8 and 2 plus 7, that is also 180 degrees. So these are very important properties you have to keep in your mind. See example 8. In this figure, A is parallel to B and C is the transversal. If angle 2 is 65 degree, find the measure of the remaining 7 angles. So here 2 equals to 65. So first with the help of 2 we can find angle 1. 1 और 2 में क्या relation है? They are forming linear pair. So 1 plus 2 equals to 180 degree. So angle 1 is 180 minus 65 means 115 degree. Now 1 equal to 3 because vertically opposite angles are equal. So 3 equals to 115. Okay. Now 2 we know. So 2 equal to 4, vertically opposite angle. So 4 is also 65 degree. Now we can say 1 equal to 5. So 5 is 115 degree. Now we can say 2 equal to 6 corresponding. So 6 is also 65. Now 7 equal to 3 corresponding. So 7 is 115 and 8 equal to 4 corresponding. So 8 equal to 65 degree, right? I hope this is clear to you. Now see example 9. In this figure, X is parallel to Y, parallel to Z, 3 parallel lines X, Y and Z, and M is parallel to N. Now find angle 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. If angle 1 equals to 50 degree. You know 1 equals to 50 degree and 1 and 2 are corresponding angles. So 2 is also 50 degree. Now next you can see N is the transversal to X and Y and 2 and 3 are the exterior angles and their sum is 180 degree. So 2 plus 3 equals to 180 degree. So angle 3 is 180 minus 50, that is 130 degree. Now you can see 3 and 4, these are alternate angles. So 4 is also 130 degree. Now with the help of 4 we can find angle 5. 4 and 5, these are co-interior angles, so their sum is also 180 degree. So 4 plus 5 equals to 180 degree. So 5 is 180 minus 130, that is 50 degree. Now 5 and 6, these are vertically opposite angles, so angle 6 is also 50 degrees. So I hope this is clear to you. Now example 10. Check whether L is parallel to M in the following figures. So See A part, here you can see two lines L and M and one transversal. We have to check whether L is parallel to M or not. तो two lines parallel कब होंगी? अगर corresponding angles equal हो या alternate angles equal हो या interior और exterior angles क्या हो? Supplementary. So you can see over here, let here opposite angle, हम यहाँ पे एक angle assume कर लेते हैं 100 के opposite, vertically opposite. This is X and X is also 100 degree because vertically opposite angle. Now these are interior angle, their sum is 170 degree. The sum is not 180 degree. So that's why lines are not parallel. Now see second part here, this is 45, this is 45 and these are which type of angles? These are alternate interior angles. So lines are parallel, L is parallel to M, right? I hope these are clear to you. Now see example 11. In this figure, the measure of some of the angles are given. So here some angles given. We have to check A part, is AB parallel to CD and why? So AB parallel to CD है या नहीं है? So see here 145 and 35. So these are the interior angles on the same side of transversal. Their sum is 180 degree. So these are supplementary. So yes, these lines are parallel. Okay. Now next we have to check, is AB parallel to EF? AB or EF parallel hai. So here you can see this angle is 65 and this angle is also 65. These are alternate interior angles. So yes, lines are parallel. AB is parallel to EF. Now exercise 2, based on such type of example, see question number 1. Identify whether the line T is the transversal to other lines in the following figures. Like B part, yes, because T is intersecting other two lines at distinct points. So here T is the transversal. In E part, no, T is not the transversal. Similarly, you can check remaining parts. Now question number 2, find X if lines are parallel. P is parallel to Q. हमें X find करना है. Like B part, here this is 5x and this angle is 3x. Now what to do? There is no direct relation between these two angles. So हम एक angle like this. This is 5x. So this is also 5x. Okay, alternate interior angle. Now 5x plus 3x. These are adjacent angles on a straight line. So their sum is 180 degree. So 8x equals to 180 और यहाँ से हम x find कर लेंगे, right? Now here next, like this you can try many more questions. Now see H part, here you can see 2x plus 24 and x. So these are adjacent angles and on a straight line. So their sum is 180 degree. So 2x plus 24 plus x equals to 180. So 3x equals to 180 minus 24. So from here you can find x. Okay. Now question number 3, check whether P is parallel to Q in the following figure. हमें check करना है P और Q parallel हैं या नहीं हैं. So how we can check this? So like here B part, here we have two angles 85 and 105. So what we can do? हम इनका adjacent angles find कर लें. So 180 minus 85. So what will you get? You will get 95. So this is 95. Now you can see 95 and 105. These are corresponding, but these are not same. So here lines are not parallel. Similarly, you can check the other pairs. Now the fourth one, in the given figure, C is the transversal to the parallel lines A and B. If angle 1 is 45, find the rest angles 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. We know angle 1 is 45 degree. So 8 is also 45 degree, vertically opposite angle. Up 45 and 5, they are linear pair. तो हम एंगल 5 कैसे फाइंड करेंगे? 180 minus 45, that is 135. So this is also 135. 35. Okay, now similarly you can try these parts. Okay, now come to next fifth question. Find the measure of angle A, B, C, D and E in the given figure if x is parallel to y and y is parallel to z. We have one angle 130 degree. तो ए भी हमारा क्या हो जाएगा 130 डिग्री. वाई? बिकॉज वर्टिकली अपोजिट एंगल. बी भी क्या आ जाएगा बी एंड 130. दीज आर कॉरस्पॉन्डिंग. ओके, सी एंड 130, सी एंड बी इनका सम क्या है 180. तो सी की वैल्यू क्या आ जाएगी 50. सी एंड डी दीज आर ऑल्टरनेट इंटीरियर. तो डी इज 50. D and E are vertically opposite, so E is also 50. So similarly, you can try 6th question, 7th question. Now come to 8th question. In the given figure, P is parallel to Q and Q is parallel to R. P parallel to Q and Q parallel to R. A part is angle A equal to angle B? Yes, because these are corresponding angles. Is angle B equal to C? Yes, corresponding angles. Now C part, is angle A equal to angle C? Yes, because A equal to B and B equal to C. So A equal to C. Okay, similarly you can try last part. Now 9th question you can try on your own. See the 10th one. In this figure, angle Y is 70 degree, angle Z is 40 degree. If angle PXY is A degree and angle QXZ is B degree, find the value of A and B. So we can see A and 70 degree. These are alternate interior angles. So A equal to 70 degree and B equals to 40 degree, alternate interior angles, right? Similarly, you can try 11th and 12th question. Now this is the time of mental maths. Question number 1. Filling the blanks. A part, the sum of two complementary angles is 90 degree. B part, the sum of two supplementary angles is 180 degrees. Similarly, you can try rest parts. Question number 2, write T4 true and F4 false. Like A part, two adjacent angles are always supplementary. No, this is not true. This is false. Similarly, you can try rest parts. I hope these are clear to you. So thank you for watching this video. Stay connected with us till the next video. Have a nice day and take care.